guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. So a lot of people want to know if somebody is their twin flame, and they want to know what are the most common signs and ways to tell that somebody is your twin flame. And if you don't know what a twin flame is, I did a video on what exactly a twin flame is as compared to what a soulmate is, and I talk about the differences between the two of them. So definitely check that video out after you watch this one if you don't know for sure. But there are 5 very, very common signs that will tell you if somebody is your twin flame. And if you have most of these or even some of these, then chances are that person that you suspect is your twin flame probably is your twin flame. And I always tell people that if you think somebody is your twin flame and you have this inner feeling within you and you just kind of know that they are, then they usually are your twin flame. Now, I also did another video on how to use your birth date and how to use numerology in order to tell if somebody is your twin flame. And so you definitely want to check that video out as well, because that will tell you for sure if somebody is your twin flame. And there are many, many other methods to determine if somebody is your twin flame. Like for instance, if you have some of these 5 signs that I'm going to give you right now, then that's a way to tell if somebody is your twin flame. Or you can also use astrology to tell if somebody is your twin flame. But in that video, I just talk about one method that you can use basically to just confirm that somebody is your twin flame. So if you have some or most of these 5 common signs, then that person is definitely for sure your twin flame. So what are the 5 most common signs that somebody is your twin flame? Well, number 1, the first most common sign is that you will have an instant bond with someone. You will just automatically feel as if you've known this person your entire life. So it's just this weird feeling that you have and you can't really explain it. You're like, I've never met this person before and I don't know this person, but I feel like I've known this person my whole life. And you will have an instant bond with this person, kind of like you've never had with anybody else, where you kind of just like get this person and you understand them and they get you and they understand you. And it's just this instant connection and this thing that you can't really describe. You understand them better than anybody else and they kind of understand you better than anybody else. You know, you have this instant bond with them and it's kind of like you see yourself within this person and you see a lot of yourself within them. So that's the first most common sign that somebody is your twin flame. It's that instant connection that you can't really describe, but it's there. So number 2, the second most common sign that somebody is your twin flame is extreme passion. So if somebody is your twin flame, you will have this extreme passion for them like you have never had for anybody else. So sometimes your twin flames can be your family members and they can also be close friends. Like I said, watch that video that I made about twin flames and soulmates to get more information about this. But if they're not your family member or your friend, and if this is a romantic partnership, then you will experience an extreme passion for this person like you've never felt for anybody else ever before. Like you're so attracted to them and you don't know why. And you've never had that kind of attraction for anybody else before. And they feel the same way about you. They're so extremely attracted to you and you're so extremely attracted to them. And it's this extreme passion that you have for each other. And you can't really explain why you have this. Why are you so passionate about this person? Well, it's because they are your twin flame. So if you're having that extreme passion for somebody, then that is a huge sign that they are your twin flame. And so that brings me to number 3, the third most common sign that somebody is your twin flame. And that is a common sense of purpose. So you are a whole and complete person, even without your twin flame. So you don't need your twin flame in order to be whole and complete. In the other video, I had mentioned that you are whole and complete before you come down into this lifetime, and then you split off from your twin flame. Like I said, your twin flame does split off from your soul, and it is kind of like kind of like the way a drop of water splits off from a river. So your soul is like a river of water, and you and your twin flame are two drops that have split off from your soul. You are two drops that have split off from that river of water, which is your soul. And so you come down into this lifetime and you are whole and complete, and your twin flame is whole and complete, even without ever meeting each other and meeting up with each other. But you guys will still have the same shared interest and the same common purpose in life, because you guys are split off from the same river, which is your soul. You guys are connected to each other, and you come down together in this lifetime to help each other and to help each other with spiritual growth and to advance spiritually. So you guys will have the same purpose in life, and you guys will have the same shared interests, and you guys will have a lot of things in common. So if you're a person that really likes to do charity and you like to give back, well, your twin soul will also be a person who really enjoys giving to charity and giving back to humanity and giving to others. If you are a person that is really into business and it's really important to you to create your own business in this world and to create your own empire, your twin flame will have that shared common purpose and will have that shared common interest. And your twin flame will also want to create an empire and want to create a huge business or a company like you do. So you guys will have a shared common interest with each other. And that is the third way to tell if they are your twin flame. Number 4, the fourth common sign that somebody is your twin flame is telepathy. So if somebody is your twin flame, you will be able to kind of tell the way they are thinking and the way they are feeling, even without them telling you. So they will walk into the room and they don't have to say anything, and you already kind of like know what's on their mind, and you kind of already know what they're thinking. And a lot of times you guys will complete each other's sentences. So, you'll say something and then your twin flame will kind of like finish your sentence for you, or you will do the same to them. So you guys will finish each other's sentences, or you guys will like say something exactly the same at the same time, and you'll just look at each other and be like, whoa, I was saying that too, or I was thinking that too. So you guys will be kind of like on the same wavelength with thinking. You'll be thinking the same things a lot of times. Your thought patterns and processes will be very similar, and you'll kind of just know what's on that person's mind even without them telling you. Or like you'll be thinking about them and all of a sudden you'll get like a text message or a phone call from them, and it's that telepathy that you have with them, and that's why that's happening. Or another thing is, they will be doing something and they haven't told you what they're doing, but you already kind of know where they are and what they're doing. It's that telepathy that twin flames often have. And so that brings me to number 5, the 5th most common sign that somebody is your twin flame, and that is separation. So whenever you guys are separated from each other, you feel this great anxiety within you and you feel really uneasy. And sometimes you'll feel really depressed if there's a big separation that's occurring. So like, for instance, if they go on a trip and they're far away from you, you'll feel anxiety and depression. So whenever you guys are separated, you feel this great overwhelming anxiety and depression. And then also another thing with separation is that most of the time, twin flames will be separated throughout their life. So you have already planned out with your twin flame that you will be separated your whole life, and that you will meet up and come together at a certain time in your life. So usually this will happen when you start to have a spiritual awakening, or when you start to do something that is more in alignment with the purpose and the reason you were born and the reason you came down here. When you start to be in alignment with yourself spiritually and mentally, then your twin flame will pop up out of nowhere. And you planned that out before you were born. You planned out that you and your twin flame would come together and meet up together at some point in time to help each other and to help foster spiritual development and more growth within each other. So there is a separation that happens and occurs between two twin flames, usually throughout their lives. And at some point in time, they will meet up and they will come together, and that separation will no longer be there. Now, also, sometimes two twin flames will meet up and they will have a relationship, and then they will separate again. Now, this is actually very common because the separation occurs between two twin flames in order to foster more spiritual growth and in order to foster more spiritual development within you, because that's the whole point of you and your twin flame being down here, is you guys are trying to help each other grow. You guys are trying to help each other advance as quickly as you can and to ignite each other. And so often you will be separated in the beginning. You will come together, meet up at some point in time, and then sometimes another separation will occur between the two of you where you guys are separated again. And a lot of times when this happens, things will be triggered off within you, and you might go through anxiety, and you might go through depression. You might feel this overwhelming uneasiness, like something is wrong, like something is missing, and greatly miss this person. And when they're not there, you feel like you're just not whole and complete without them being there. And this separation occurs between two twin flames to help them to grow. Because like I said, you guys are here to help each other advance and grow and trigger each other. And what happens is these things will come up within you. These feelings of anxiety and these feelings of depression will come up within you so that they can come to the surface and be removed. So these things will come up to the surface so that they can be healed and removed out of your system and out of your energy field, so that they're no longer in your energy field. And in order for that to happen, a lot of times there will be another separation that will occur between two twin flames to remove those things that needed to be healed from your energy field. So that is another common sign with twin flames, is this separation. And most of the time, twin flames, even if they separate, they always end up back together again. So they usually will come back into your life in some shape or form. So even if you guys separate, usually they will still be in your life in some shape or form, in some way. If you were in a relationship with them and you break up, most of the time this person will still be in your life for the rest of your life. So you'll know them and you'll keep in contact with them. And that's the thing with twin flames. They're part of your life forever. Once you meet up with them, they will be in your life for a long period of time. And this is even if you had a relationship with them and it didn't last, they will still usually be in your life in some way. And so the separation that happens between the two of them is the fifth most common sign that somebody is your twin flame. Now, if you have all 5 of these signs with somebody else, then that person is 100% for sure your twin flame. And even if you have a lot of these, or even if you just have some of these in common with somebody else, then there's a very good chance that they are your twin flame. And like I always say, if you have a feeling and a knowing that somebody is your twin flame, then they usually are, because that's your intuition telling you that. So if you just want a way to confirm all of this information and to just confirm that they are actually your twin flame, you can check out my video on how to use your birth date and numerology to tell if somebody is your twin flame. And it's just a way to confirm what you already know. And it's just one method in many, many methods that you can use to figure out if somebody is your twin flame. So let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this. I want to know what your opinion is. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to check out my services, I will leave the information to that below. I would love to have you subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I am sending you light and love. Take care.